Hi, welcome back to the channel. So this is the last ever ride on the Honda Transalp. Probably not just this Transalp, but any Honda Transalp ever. So as a backstory, I had the 23 Transalp, traded in at 32,500 Ks. Bought this September last year, got 11,300 Ks on it, and that's not correct at service in because the dealer incorrectly said the bike needed service every 10,000. On the Transalp it's every 12,000, and he said he couldn't reset it for me, so I don't know what that was about. So yeah, so it's 11,170. It doesn't need service till 12, and you can give you a little bit of leeway, Honda, so probably technically 13, you can get them serviced up. I mean, this is at very moderate use. If you're doing off-road sand, obviously you would want to get it serviced probably every 7-8,000, probably air filter cleaning. But dare say this air filter probably wouldn't need replacing until 24,000 Ks. I think they inspect it every 12,000 and replace it if needed. I think I've been on one stretch of dirt road, two stretches of dirt road on this, and totaling about 80 Ks both roads. So 80 Ks off road. It'll be sad to see the bike go. My relationship with the Honda Transalp has got a lot of sentimental. I won't go into the backstories on it, but needless to say, it's definitely a backstory. So it'll be he's picking the bike up tomorrow. The buyer, he's an experienced bike rider. He has the CR450, so he's under no illusions. He's not replacing his 450 with this. He's keeping his 450, Honda CR450L. That's his serious off-road bike, and this is his long-distance touring bike. So he's got his head switched on. He knows exactly what this bike's intended to do and what it's not intended to do. Why am I selling it? Weight of the bike, my age, health issues, which ties in with the weight of a bike. Just basically too heavy to lift up where I want to go, where I want to explore. Now, I'm not under any illusions that I'm going to do motocross. I would like to, but or like technical enduro work. But I want to go exploring on on more isolated trails, Not have to worry, I'm going on this road and it's going to dirt, and what happens if the road conditions deteriorate, especially with a freaking front mud guard that's right on the wheel, I mean, as soon as you hit mud, you're just going to lock your front wheel up, and you need proper off-road tyres, and then the off-road tyres are shit on the road. So yeah, look, I don't want to spoil anybody's enjoyment of bought this, because this is a fantastic bike. It is mainly, various reasons, health, weight, and I don't ride the bike anywhere near its capabilities, its speed capabilities or my capabilities on road. I think I'm past that, and I don't mean I just think I'm too cautious to justify having to, because I ride all the time when I ride. I mean, I could put, putting 2,000 Ks on in a week before more than one occasion. And I just don't want to have to keep getting my bike serviced and keep having to put $600, $700, $800 tyres. But the latest quote for these tyres at a Honda dealer, not these tyres, I would never use it, never ever buy Carew Street tyres. Ever. I didn't buy them, it came brand new on this bike. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that because I'm getting off the subject. But $800 for tyres for Pirelli Scorpions or any decent tyre fitted, because they don't charge you $100, Anyway, let's just say tyres don't come cheap and services don't come cheap, and when you're riding often, they're just coming around all the time. So my idea is to get probably a 300 rally or 450, probably a used one, really check the bike out, try and get some extras on it that come with a bike, and just do all my own service. Don't worry about warranty. I mean, I'd like to do that, and do my own oil changes, do everything, and not worry about taking it into a dealer and paying hundreds of dollars. Learn how to put my own fucking tyres on, and not pay them $100 a tyre service and fitting costs. So stuff like that. Just where you can get a more granular, intimate relationship with your bike, rather than, you know, realising it's a 750. I wouldn't have a clue how to do anything on this bike, to be honest. You got to take panels off. You got to do anything, and I'd like to get like a 300 rally. You can take plastic covers. You can break them. Probably a 300L as opposed to a rally, because you haven't got the fairer and stuff that can break. But if you put a set of crash bars around the rally, that sort of takes care of that to a degree. So this is I'm just thinking to myself, this is my last ever ride, on my Transart. I didn't think it, like even a month ago, I didn't think I would be selling it, I was sort of back of my mind, and I'm basically, look, let's cut that to the chase. I'm basically doing it because I need the money, and when everybody's got issues. So my health has made it so I've been living on savings for the last 2 years, and my savings are running. So the bike, having a Transart, having bikes saved my life, I was in a pretty dark place. My health had tubes in my body and stuff. Basically, I had a gangrenous gallbladder, gangrene, so it came from nowhere, One minute I was riding my bike every day, the next thing I'm in hospital for 4 weeks and you keep all day. So I'm not saying that to get in, I'm just saying, if you're going through heavy shit and you can still ride, just keep riding, I think because, wow, look at this. One thing I can say is, I should be saying it, I'll probably make a separate video once the bike's gone and I'm wringing I'm crying into a bucket, But I've removed the panniers. I've only got this really small top box on. It's the lightest I've ever ridden this bike. Maybe I've done it once or twice, with no top box and no panniers. I got the panniers, but nothing's inside them. So it's running a 10-litre top box of hardly any weight, tail bikes and empty panniers, and you definitely can feel the difference in the handling when you come into a stop. So it's not overly difficult to ride, balance your bike with heavy panniers on each side, but they're there. And when you come to any sort of lean situation, you've got to be conscious about it. especially if you've got shorter legs like myself, you're a shorter rider, you've got to be very, very conscious. Know why am I leaving a gap between in case that bus suddenly stops and rolls back, or that car rolls back, or reverses back. I've had it happen. I've had a furniture truck on a mountain pass on a blind corner where I couldn't get around him. He stalled and came rolling back at me on my 23 Transalp, and luckily I couldn't get my brake foot down because there was a camber on the side, and I had to use this brake, the front brake only, and it was fucking like this for the hill, and I had to get my left foot down, and I had to restart without stalling. And unless you've been in that situation, you'll know what I'm talking about. And the truck didn't flatten me. He stopped just maybe 20 meters away, because I would have, and I had cars behind me, and it was like, wow. So it's always a thing, never just follow a heavy vehicle or any car on a hill. Give a bit of space between you and the truck or the bus. And never assume anybody's not going to just pull out in front of you. Alright, so this is my last ever ride on the Honda Transalp. Oh no! Alright, bye.